Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So just an update on, what's going on with me and my business. For those of you that don't know or that are new to the channel, I am documenting my journey on being an entrepreneur again. This is starting from scratch with nothing. Yeah, from the ground up, literally the ground up. So those that know and those that don't know, I used to be a landscaper, and that company is gone. Now I'm planning on getting back into the industry, the service industry. Specifically, I'm going to start doing pavers. So like pavers, retainer walls, fire pits, outdoor kitchens, and turf. No more maintenance. Where I'm at right now, I've done a lot of soul searching on how to narrow down exactly what I want to do in terms of services, how far I want to get the company to go, how much I want to invest. And I kind of got that narrowed down. It took a lot. It is a lot. And yeah, I got into a good point. Yeah, so right now I know that at some point in time, I want to get my company to a point where I'm building pools. But obviously that takes schooling, classes, certs, a large crew. It takes a lot. So for me to try to start that with literally nothing, it's gonna be very hard. Very hard, a lot of networking. So what I decide I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off small and document the journey, so you guys are gonna see every step of the way, where I'm going and how far I'm gonna get it. But as of right now, we're doing it in phases. This first phase is getting recognition, just getting out there, letting people know who I am. I didn't have a name for the longest, but I finally have a name. So now I can actually say, hey, this is Fabian, this is the name of my company, and this is where we're gonna go. I have a name now. I've created, with the name, I've also created business cards and an email address. Now the email address I used is Gmail, a Gmail email address. And that's only so that I can like get started. Eventually I'm going to switch everything over, have everything, a little bit more professional. But the name of my company is Evolve Design and Hardscape. So one of the first things I did, obviously, if for those of you who don't know, starting a company, you want to make sure that no other company has your name. So go to your Secretary of State, wherever you live, apply for an LLC, and then they'll ask you, to make sure that that name isn't being used by another company in your industry. And I looked up, there are similar names with Evolve in Florida, but nobody with Evolve Design and Hardscape. So I'm in the clear. Now my next goal, my next plan is, now that I have a name, I have my phone number, and I have an email address, what I'm going to do is apply for my LLC and get an EIN number. So that way I can now market for Evolve, and that when I go and pass out business cards, I know that no one else can use that name. So that's kind of what I'm doing now. I'm actually going a step up, and I am reaching out to clients now to get my name out there. This is September 2nd, and we're going into the cold seasons. So I know around this time, this is where the bigger companies that are already established, this is when they start marketing. So I figured, well, I might as well join them and start marketing now, at least get 2 or 3 clients under my belt. Now, the way my company is going to be structured, I'm promoting my company as a luxury service. So certain things that we prioritize are efficiency. We don't slack on details, fine, intricate details. Like, we're on top of that. We're big on communicating, letting the clients know from start to finish, this is where we're at with the process. They know every step of the way. At the same time, we're going to make sure that that communication is clear to every party that's involved. For those of you wondering, I'm still a data technician, and yes, I have a part-time job helping a buddy of mine clean windows, and I also am doing side jobs for other people. So that way I'm still able to make my income, pay my bills, and, you know, take care of my household while trying to finance my company. So what I recommend anyone just jumping out there, really all depends on your household and what you're able to do. Some people can dive right into it and go straight into, you know, putting their all into their company. And as much as that's what I want to do, you know, I still got mouths to feed, kids. So I, you know, got to take care of my household too. So I still have to work. So it's almost like at this moment, I'm putting my company as a part-time while still trying to make ends meet, working 9 to 5. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of where I'm at. And yes, I am still studying, taking my financial courses and studying for my pool contractor's license, although that's going to be pushed further back. So that contractor's license, I'm still studying for. It takes time. Got to build your credit up. Got to get enough funds. Got to have enough certain amount of money in the bank, and you got to pass the test. So it's a process. I know I won't get to that until early next year, so I'm not hitting that hard, but I am focusing on my company because I can still grow my company, still work a 9 to 5, and then that free time that I have every now and again, I'll go back to studying, I'll go back taking my classes and go from there. So yep, it's a lot, but that's what I'm willing to put into it to get my company being successful.